the lamb brush chromosome finally again changes into the normal chromosome. This lamb brush chromosomes are found in the germinal cell. They are found in the myocytes of the amphibian oocytes, and this structure, lamb brush structure, is formed during the meiosis which take place in the oocyte. And this lamb brush chromosome appear during the diplotin stage. You can easily this lamb brush like structure can be easily seen during the diplotin stage of the prophase first of the meiosis. The lamb brush chromosome, this lamb brush chromosome is formed to provide larger surface area for the process of transcription, so that a large number of genes are transcribed and translated to produce a larger amount or a larger required amount of protein which are required for the growth and development. And as soon as the purpose is solved, the lamb brush chromosome, the loops are reabsorbed, and the lamb brush structure changes into the normal chromosome. As far the structure of this lamb brush chromosome is concerned, the lamb brush chromosome consists of main axis and the lateral loops. As far the axis is concerned, as you know that during the process of meiosis, two homologous chromosomes, one from the maternal and another from the paternal side, make pair, and therefore each homologous chromosome consists of two sister chromatids. So in this way there will be four sister chromatids, and each four sister chromatids, and these four sister chromatids, two of each homologous chromosome constitute the axial filaments. Axial filament, the chromatids act as the axis, and the sister and they are also known as the axial filaments. And from these axial filaments, lateral loops are produced. And you know that that the axial filaments have a number of chromomere, and these chromomere undergoes extension to form lateral loops. And you know that these loops are produced in pair. Loops are always produced in pair, and the formation of loops is responsible for the lamb brush like structure. And there are a large number of loops present in the lamb brush chromosomes, and from each chromomere about 7 loops can be produced. And now I would like to show you the whiteboard on which the diagrams have been sketched, so that you can easily understand this lamb brush like structure. Look at the whiteboard. Is the whiteboard visible, Sanjila? So this is the just I have shown the two homologous chromosomes in different ink. Why I have shown one homologous chromosome in the green ink and another in red ink? Because if this is a paternal chromosome, this is the maternal chromosome. If this chromosome is the paternal and this is the maternal, and these two homologous chromosomes remain connected at the point of chiasma. This is the point where these two homologous chromosomes are connected are attached together is known as chiasma, and this point and this point. And these two lines show the sister chromatid. The one chromosome consists, as you know, that one chromosome consists of two sister chromatids. So there are two sister chromatids represented in the red inks, and these two sister chromatids represented in green line have been shown. This is from the paternal side and this is from the maternal side. In this way, in totality, there are 4 sister chromatids: 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these this sister chromatid act as the axis, and each sister chromatids act as the axial filament. In this way, there are 4 axial filaments: two from this side, and two from the one homologous chromosome, and 2 from another homologous chromosome. So in this way, there are 4 axial filaments and 4 sister chromatids, and these sister chromatids or axial filament consist of chromomeres. This is the chromomere. This chromomeres opens up. Extends up. This is the chromomere, and the chromomere extends up to form the loops. How the loops are produced has been shown here. This chromomere opens up to form the lateral loops, and you know that the loops are always formed in the pairs. If one sister chromatid is producing a loop at this point, the another sister chromatid will produce the loop in front of this loop. Therefore, you can say that the loops are always formed in the pairs, and this is these two sister chromatids act as one axis, and these two sister chromatids act as another axis. And in this way, there are 4 axial filaments and 4 sister chromatids, and the loops and the lateral loops are, and this the presence of these lateral loops give the appearance of the lamb brush like structure to this chromosome. And this diagram, ये किस स्टेज का डायग्राम है? ये डिप्लोटीन प्रोफेज फर्स्ट के डिप्लोटीन स्टेज में एक लूप का डायग्राम दिखलाया हुआ. दिस इज वन सिंगल लूप. This is, I have shown here only a single part of this lamb, a very small part of the lamb brush chromosome. Such as this is a very large, about 1000 micron in length and 20 micron in weight. So this is the loop, and these are the loops, and these loops are again reabsorbed as soon as, and this is, look here, this is the loops, okay, and loop consisting of DNA. And loop consists of axial fiber and the matrix, and these structures shows the mRNA. This is the DNA. This is transcribed to form mRNA, and the mRNA will be translated to produce protein. As soon as the process is completed, this lamb brush loops are again reabsorbed. Loops disappear, and this structure changes into the normal chromosome. So this is the lamb brush chromosome. I have written here the special chromosomes are of 2 types: giant chromosome consisting of lamb brush chromosome and polytene chromosome. Lamb brush chromosome was first reported by the Fleming, and the detailed study was made by J. Rickert. LBC stands for LBC is the abbreviated form of lamb brush chromosome. Lamb brush chromosome has also been reported in plants by Grund in 1958. These are the germ-line chromosome found in the prophase first of the meiosis, known as the LBC because of its lamb brush-like appearance due to the formation of lateral loops. And lamb brush structure, as far the structure of this chromosome is concerned, it consists of axis and loops. And axis is made up of the chromatids, and two sister chromatids are present in each homologous chromosome. In this way, there are 4 axial filaments and chromatids. Loops are formed in pairs due to the extension of chromomeres. Each loop consists of axial fiber with matrix. So this is the structure of the lamb brush chromosome. And this question is generally asked in the short notes. You will be asked in your examination to write a short notes on the lamb brush chromosome or polytene chromosome. Sometime full question may, or subjective question may also be asked to write lamb brush and polytene chromosome. So I think that I am clear to all of you. Am I clear to all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So हम इसका notes, I will upload the notes of lamb brush